even now, you always remember first?
The memory, I would say, from that game is just watching the time dwindle down off the clock, and running out to mid-court and hugging Mo Pete, and embracing all the players. That's what stands out to me. That moment, when it finally it was a thing. We actually won a national championship. So that is something that when that clock said zero, I will never ever forget that moment.
How about 10 minutes later when you and Tom, arm in arm, they're playing the song and you guys are saying one shining moment?
Yeah, that's a moment, and that's something I will never forget, because it was two people probably crazy enough to think we could actually win a national championship when I was being recruited out of high school. Coach Izzo, obviously, he was the first crazy one, and then it was myself. Nobody thought that we could win a national championship here at Michigan State. And to actually do it and to sit there with him and they started playing, because I dreamed about that moment as a kid, and to see the one shiny moment and they playing the highlights, and I'm standing there with Coach Izzo, man, who meant so much to me in my life. Special moment, and something I will never ever forget.
You guys would be close anyway, but when you win a championship, there's a bond for life, isn't there?
Yes, it is, and we would be, like you said, we would be brothers no matter what, and that's what made us special. That's why when I talked, it was a special group, man. It was selfless. Everybody had each other's back, and we would be brothers no matter what. But it is special. And Magic Johnson, my big brother, told me that night, enjoy it, but it's gonna get better as you get older. And that was, he's right. It gets better every year around this time. March Madness come around, I get chill bumps, and I just think about when we won it all.
Do you think
seeing that moment again when you do watch it?
Chill bumps, and I get emotional, every time I watch it, because it was special. That's why I say I just hope that Spartan Nation can appreciate our team, because it was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of sacrifice. I just hope people can really appreciate it, because it ain't easy to do. A lot of stuff got to go your way, obviously, but we had a group, man, that trusted each other, believed in each other, started at the top, obviously, with Coach Izzo, man, but we all had each other's back. And it was not about who scored the most points, who got the most rebounds. It was about winning. That's all it was about, doing your job to help the team win a championship. And that
parallels with this group?
100%. They just got to keep working. Obviously, we all, every season we hope we can win a national championship, but they just got to keep working, man. And the thing is, you're going to go through some adversity, how you respond to it. And I think we were really good at that, responding to adversity. We didn't win every game, but we had a collective group that trusted each other, believed in each other. So whenever we did go through adversity, we leaned on each other. And we didn't care what people wrote in the media. We didn't care about that. We stayed connected. And that's what made us special.
Tom is appreciative because, starting with Antonio the year before, this is where it all started, the Izzo era. Do you feel a part of that? Did you feel then that was the start of this?
Oh, 100%, it was. And think about it, I think people get offended when I say certain things, but when I look back at 1996 when I came here, I took a chance on Michigan State. Honestly, it wasn't the happening thing to do. The school down the street had 7, 8 McDonald's All-Americans on their roster. So as a point guard, this probably on paper, it wasn't the best decision to make in my position back then. But I believed in Coach Izzo. I've always been a Michigan State fan. This has always been home. My father was a big Michigan State fan. So I feel good, man, to be a part of a changing and turning this thing around and obviously keeping it what it is, 25 years ago, keeping it, what it was. So I do feel special and feel grateful to be a part of something special.